Hello, traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me today for another video. I'm so glad you could be here with me. Today, I created a blog called Running Price. And a dear friend of mine on Facebook sent me a question, and it prompted the making of this video. And the question was about pullbacks and how to know when to enter the market. Um, I am going to use the Euro USD. I've pretty much been trading it exclusively this week. And I found that it is a pretty tricky pair. But I'm using this in an example as well because most people trade, or a lot of people, I can't say most, a lot of people are trading this currency pair. What you have before you is the Euro USD on a 15-minute time frame. And this is my actual chart. If I shrink it down, you'll see that it's going to look a little crazy. Okay, I actually started at the beginning, and this is price action that started out about 2 days ago. I've added some extra things that I'm going to explain to you as well because I want you to understand in a visual way what it is that I mean when I talk about buying pullbacks or selling spikes. Now this trend line I started June the 8th, and you can see that we are beginning an uptrend. So when I got up that morning, I drew my trend line as I do usually. And there's some things that I want to point out to you in this video. What I try to do when I'm trading, as you know, when I have a trending market, I try to go with the trend. Although I recognize when we're going to have a reversal, I will wait that price action out and look to go in harmony with my short-term trend. Remember, this is short-term day trading. In the Euro USD currently, we are in a bearish trend. However, we are in a bit of a bounce. Wanted to give you a better view of this, but one of the things that I wanted to point out to you, and I actually drew a line through one. Now I've advanced the chart a little bit to show you this, but one of the things that I look for in a valid reversal is the height from the trend line. Now this was the old trend line from the day before, but it was still kind of enforced because price was still following along that same bullish vein. So look at the height of that candle from the trend line. I'm going to remove this purple line and show you the candle. Now you see that exact same candle. Look at the height of that candle from that trend line. Also look at the size of the candle compared to the next candle. We have the height, and we also have a strong reversal signal. And you'll notice that, like a rubber band, as price extends far out, is pulled back to the trend line. And you'll see that over and over again. See, can I roll this and show you? Okay. Now at some point you get that break of the trend line. But look at what happens. Even down here, prices pull back to that trend line. And keep in mind, this is the 15-minute time frame. Again, you have the same thing. Now these triangles are about the time frame that I trade. I wanted to know what was going on. Now you have this bounce off of this trend line, and you get this first reversal candlestick pattern. Down here, this is another thing. You get this reversal candlestick pattern here, but look at how close we are to the trend line. Now we have a bit of distance here from this trend line. However, there is no confirmation. You have the same thing going on right there. Even though you have confirmation here, you are right there at the trend line, making it bad for a short trade. Look at this. You have a wonderful signal here, and you have that engulfing pattern and the height from the trend line. So everything here makes for a perfect reversal. Yesterday I entered this market, and I entered this market too soon right here along the trend line. However, it bounced for a while it fell down to create a new trend line, and that's where you see the trend line that I have here. So when I say I try to take trades in harmony with my trend or try to take pullbacks, what I try to do is wait that price action out. I don't have to do that because I know that chances are price is going to fall down based on the height and the candlestick signal. A lot of times I'll just wait it out. I'll go ahead and do something else. Wait this price action out. And like I said, last night I got in too soon and price fell down before it bounced back up again. And you'll see how price bounced up and it fell back down. Guys, I have to say, if there is any advantage that I have in trading, the only advantage that I have is that I'm willing to wait for what I think is my best entry. And yesterday I did that. And today I did that. I was a little bit off as well today. However, the trades worked out beautifully and they ended up being beautifully profitable trades. Now you see prices bouncing up, it's bouncing down, bouncing up, bouncing down. So when I got up this morning, price was well, before I got up, because I got up a little bit later, price was kind of in this range. What is it that I know when I look at this chart? Let me shrink this for you. The only thing that I know for sure looking at this chart is that price is currently trending up. And at that point, I know that we're overall in a bearish market, but since I am short-term day trading, that's all I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about my trend line, my trend right now as I'm looking at the charts. Now I can see this dip in that trend and price sideways. Now where am I getting the advantage? I'm getting the advantage in two ways here. You have to wait this kind of price action out. If it's choppy like this, you can get in it if you're really good. I'm just not that good yet. My advantage comes with this breakout candle, and look at what happens. This is that resistance area that I always warn about. This is the place that the police are hiding and that mad dog is there. However, look at what happened. The judge gave your friend permission to build a bridge over that trend line. Now, the resistance trend lines that you see here have come off of my 4-hour time frame. We go up, again, we hit that trend line, price is kind of bouncy, we get that dip. Let's take a quick look at this on the hour, and here we are currently. Let's take a quick look at this on the hourly time frame as well. Let's blow this up so you can see it. I'm not going to go back over those same explanations of why some reversals are more valid than others. But one of the things that I noticed today, it was here and in the Euro USD as well, we had all of these continuation patterns, and I want you to pay attention to these patterns because not all of them are exactly the same. That is a continuation pattern. So is that, and so is that. They're all very different, but look at the candles and how they're contained in that first candle. Guys, there is absolutely no substitute for studying your charts, but you can absolutely do this. Have a terrific trading week.